control. We could have a good time that everybody say. Get your feet up on the floor. So when the world feels dark and friends seem hard to find, you know how to light a spark, just to let your
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious.
Hello there and good evening and a very, very warm welcome to the Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz with me, Mark Hughes, and written by my good friend Paul Alakazam Atkinson. Yes, you can tell that he loves this subject a lot, and it's a fantastic quiz you're in for tonight. 26th of February 1996 marked the debut of the Pokemon franchise in both the form of the game in the Game Boy in Japan and at the heart, Pocket Monsters Red and Green was a very basic Japanese role-playing game. So nearly 25 years later, the Pokemon family of products includes video games, the Pokemon trading card game, the animated TV series, the movies, the toys, the collectibles, and so much more. The games encourage strategic thinking and in many cases, basic math. Pokemon puts a strong emphasis on sportsmanship and respect for every other player. And tonight, this quiz will test your knowledge on all of those things. And I'm sure you're all going to love it. If you've played the Big Nerd Pub Quiz before, then buckle up and get ready. And if this is your first time, you're very, very welcome to the format. This is how you play the Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz. So we will get kicked off tonight. So as you can see, if you've joined us right now, you are currently logged on to the YouTube streaming system. You can access the Google Doc. This is how you play the quiz. Access the Google Doc via the description of the video below. Open the Google link, pop in your email address, and answer the multiple choice questions as they're asked. There's up to 4 or 5 options. There's only one correct answer per question. 8 rounds and 6 questions each. But once the quiz is finished, simply hit submit. You'll get your scores at the very, very end, but stick about for the answers of tonight's quiz. It's recommended stream the quiz on a laptop or a TV and play using the Google form on your phone or another laptop or another device. But like I said before, good luck and just have some fun. It's just all about a crack tonight. Don't worry, if you want to get in contact with me, by all means get in touch with all the different social media channels there. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Big Nerd Pub Quiz. We do loads of different quizzes all throughout the week. If you want a shout out at any point, give us a message. The best way to do it is via the Facebook. Facebook or Instagram. I do look at Twitter occasionally, but not as often. But yes, do follow us on all those different social media channels there. Use the hashtag BigNerdPubQuiz. Show me where you're playing. Let me know how you get on and how you're enjoying the quiz. Love seeing where you guys are at. And like I said, Big Nerd Pub Quiz is now for private events. If you want to hire the Big Nerd Pub Quiz for perfect social distancing corporate events, fully customizable graphics and questions, it's very affordable and easy to set up. If you want a quote, get in touch with me, bignerdpubquiz@gmail.com. You can replay any of the specialty quizzes that we've had on the channel. They're all up there to play. We've had the super popular Star Wars one, we've done Disney, we've done 80s, 90s, Game of Thrones, we've done Marvel DC, we've done Harry Potter, we've done football, we've done Friends. We've got a general knowledge quiz every Sunday night now from 8 p.m. And next Tuesday we got the Big Nerd TV quiz. So if you're a bit of a TV buff, do get involved with that one. I actually have no idea how this is going to go down. I haven't even formatted it yet, but I'm really interested to see what you guys have any ideas. Let me know if you have any particular areas of TV that you want to look at. So as you can see, Thursday is our first quiz of July. The Pokemon quiz, like I said, we've done TV, Lord of the Rings. We have a sci-fi one coming up on the 14th, Doctor Who on the 16th, a Big Nerd Games quiz. So a lot of you Pokemon fans, I know you totally into your games. That's going to be on the 21st. Maybe Paul will help me write that one too. We've got a wrestling quiz coming up, as well as a music quiz and another Star Trek quiz. You can buy Big Nerd Pub Quiz t-shirts and merchandise from Northern Iron Tees. Use the code BIGQUIZ for a discount. And you can also support the Big Nerd Pub Quiz by donating to PayPal or Patreon. Like I said, the quiz always free to play and never charge. But if you want to donate, you know, it's based on a model of soundness. If you want to donate the price of a cup of coffee or a pint, if you saw me down the street and you thought, that's a good job, by all means, those are the links there. PayPal.com or patreon.com/BigNerdPubQuiz and PayPal.me/BigNerdPubQuiz. So, and also check out my radio show, another shameless plug, but I do a radio show every morning on Zest FM, Back to the 80s, if you're into your 80s music, every weekday morning from 7 till 10. So I'm flat out doing these quizzes and the radio show as well. Like I said, 3 months in to Big Nerd Pub Quiz, and like I said, this is one of the most requested quizzes out there. My mate Paul wrote this. He's a bona fide Pokemon expert and fan. The guy loves his stuff and really knows his stuff. He's thoroughly researched every question, literally even doing hand counts on various aspects of Pokemon, so he knows any of the issues. Obviously bring them up with him. Not to say that there will be any, I know there won't be. But anyway, like I said, there's the Big Nerd Pub Quiz t-shirts, and like I said, tonight I'm wearing a very fashionable Yamamuri Giants baseball jersey, which I picked up in Tokyo. So anyway, Big Nerd Pub Quiz, the Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz, time now, 8 minutes past 8. Here on the 2nd of July 2020. Hope you're all ready. Hope you all got your answer sheets out. You can play it by pen and paper as well. Doesn't matter. But your options on the Google Sheet is in front of you. And it's probably the easiest way to do it. So here we go. We're going to kick off tonight's Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz. Round 1. And we thought we'd ease you in to the general knowledge of all things Pokemon tonight. And we'll let you know, test your basic knowledge of the franchise itself. Now, bear in mind, like I said, I will put my hands up and say I'm no Pokemon expert, but from what I've seen, this is a fantastic and very challenging quiz. So, I hope you guys are ready at home. Okay, so here we go. Round 1, question 1, Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz. And we're going to kick off tonight. So, who is the third leader in Kanto in Pokemon Red and Blue? That's your first question of this evening. Round 1, question 1. Get you started off nice. I can't even tell if that's an easy or hard question. But round 1, question 1. Who is the third leader in Kanto in Pokemon Red and Blue? It's round 1, question number 1. In case you guys wondering how long this quiz lasts, it's roughly about an hour. Should be finished for 9. So anyway, round 1, question 2. What region are the games Pokemon Gold and Silver set in? You'll have 5 options there on your Google answer sheet. But round 1, question 2. What region are the games Pokemon Gold and Silver set in? That's round 1, question 2. Round 1, question number 3. So, what is the name of the very first special edition of the Pokemon game? So, round 1, question 3. What is the name of the very first special edition Pokemon game? That's round 1, question 3. Round 1, question 4. What is the second HM you can learn in Pokemon Red and Blue? So round 1, question 4. What is the first HM you can learn in Pokemon Red and Blue? Moving on, our penultimate question of round number 1. Round 1, question 5. Which move has the highest base attack power? 5 options there on your answer sheet. So round 1, question 5. Which move has the highest base attack power? And your final round 1 question here of this evening. Round 1, question 6. Who made the Pokemon box storage system? That's round 1, question number 6. Don't worry, if you think I'm going too fast, you can pause the stream at any point. You can actually pick up and replay the quiz at any point in time once they go out live. You guys are getting to play it first. Round 1, question 6. Who made the Pokemon box storage system? So, like I said, in every round, we go through the questions twice each, and then we do a roundup at the very, very end. So here is your round 1 general knowledge roundup. Go through the questions one more time. So round 1, question 1. Who is the 3rd leader in Kanto in Pokemon Red and Blue? Number 2, what region are the games Pokemon Gold and Silver set in? 3, what is the name of the first special edition Pokemon game? 4, what is the second HM you can learn in Pokemon Red and Blue? 5, which move has the highest base attack power? And number 6, who made the Pokemon box storage system? Alright, so that's round 1 done and dusted. That's 1 down, 7 more rounds to go here tonight. Like I said, it'll bring us up to about 8 o'clock this evening. So just one more thing, if you want to get in touch with me at any point in tonight's quiz, if you want to get a shout out, if you want your name mentioned on the show, get in touch with all the different social media channels here. Drop me a line and I'll sure to mention your name. And let me know where you're playing as well, and we'll say hello to you and your family. If any of you guys have actually texted in early in the week, do email me or message me now, because I might have forgot. Like I said, I was busy watching the football last night and was very, very excited about it. But anyway, but do remind me if you have been in touch earlier in the week, and just send me a quick message. Let me know for a big shout out as well. So like I said, best way to do it is Instagram or Facebook. I get them all in one place now, which is really, really super handy. All right. We're going to move on to probably the most recognizable part of the Pokemon franchise, certainly the one I first encountered Pokemon with, and it is round 2, all about the very famous original TV series. Alright, like I said, the first time I ever saw this, I remember very, very vividly. It was back in probably 98 or 99, and they first showed it over the summer on Sky 1. I remember wondering, what is this? Like, I hadn't played the game before, but the TV show had become a kind of its own kind of cult following in its right. And like I said, most people who do follow Pokemon have an aspect, either they're into all of it, or they maybe even just into the anime, not the games, or just into the cards and not anything else. But yes, it's just amazing to see how all-encompassing the Pokemon franchise is. But certainly this is probably the most recognizable and forward-facing Pokemon element of the franchise. Anyway, Pokemon, the TV show, so we're going to ask loads of questions about that. So round 2, question number 1, hope you're all ready. Round 2, question 1, which Pokemon did Ash catch first in the Pokemon TV series? Change that spelling there. So which Pokemon did Ash first catch in the Pokemon TV series after he got Pikachu? Alright, so yeah, remember, he's given Pikachu at the very beginning. Round 2, question 1. Which Pokemon did Ash catch first in the Pokemon TV series after he got Pikachu? It's round 2, question number 1. Round 2, question 2. Why do the Team Rocket want to catch Pikachu? It's round 2, question 2. What's the term again? To protect the world from devastation. Oh, I was like, prepared from trouble from this. Oh no, that was one of them anyway. But to protect the world from devastation. To unite all people within our nation. Follow along with me. To denounce the evils of truth and love. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now. Or prepare to fight. I know you guys are all chat along with that one. So round 2, question 3. In the animated Pokemon series, what was the first Pokemon Ash released out of friendship? So round 2, question 3. In the animated Pokemon series, what was the first Pokemon Ash released out of friendship? Let's round to question number 3. Round 2, question 4. So in the TV series, what happened to Misty's bike? Round 2, question 4. So what happened to Misty's bike? Fifth question of round 2. What did the Squirtle Squad become? So yes. So what occupation, I guess, would be kind of way to kind of frame that question if you're a bit confused. But what did the Squirtle Squad become? They took up let's just put it this way. They took up an occupation. That gives you a clue. That's round 2, question 5. And round 2, question number 6. So why does Jigglypuff get mad at people when it's singing? I won't do the song. I was thinking about doing it, but then I thought, no. Maybe I will. Jiggly. No, I won't do it. I won't. But this is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. It's really cute. But round 2, question 6. Why does Jigglypuff get mad at people when it's singing? It's round 2, question 6. And there's your round 2 TV series roundup on the Pokemon original show, the anime. So here we go. Round 2, question 1. Which Pokemon did Ash catch first in the TV series after he got Pikachu? Number 2. Why do Team Rocket want to catch Pikachu? Number 3. In the animated Pokemon series, what was the first Pokemon Ash released out of friendship? Number 4. What happened to Misty's bike? Number 5. What did the Squirtle Squad become? Number 6. Why does Jigglypuff get mad at people when it's singing? Alright, so that's round 2, the one about all the animes, probably the one I'm the most familiar with, like I said earlier on. We've got tons and tons of shoutouts coming in tonight. I'm really, really happy to see this. Anyway, any chance you could give a shout out to my son Craig in Corby in Northamptonshire tonight? I'd say we'll be quizzing together, but if I'm honest, he'll be doing all the quiz while I sit near him, and that's from Jude. Well, good to hear from you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the quiz tonight, Craig in Corby. Anyway, well, who else is watching tonight? We've got, let's see here, we got Rose, and she's saying, first of all, I'd like to shout out, thank you for an amazing time for all of the lockdown. Thank you very much. Cheers, I really appreciate that. And secondly, we'd like a shout out to all the families in Broadstairs who are playing this evening. Well, a big hello to you guys. And another big shout out to my buddies in London, and I know a lot of them who are watching the quiz are all friends with Paul, and they all live together, and there's a bunch of, we all went to uni together basically, and it was like, I want a big shout out to you guys who are all watching: Paul, Rory, Hannah, Phil, Haley, Dave, George, Mark, Tom and Sarah might be playing. We've got Steph, Greg, Juliet, all the big London crew, Theo, Ollie, Lloyd, Becca, all you guys out there over in the other side of the pond here from me. In case you're wondering where I am, I'm in Restrevor County Down in Northern Ireland. So yeah, that's where I'm at tonight. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're really enjoying the quiz. We won't waste any more time. We're going to move on to the third round of tonight's quiz. And the third round of tonight's Pokemon quiz is all about, wait till you hear about it, Pokemon. Yes, tonight's third round is all about particular types of Pokemon and their kind of ins and outs and how they all work and different breeds and types, etc, etc. But anyway, this is your third round. Quite tricky now, so do pay attention. So round 3, question number 1. So what type of attacks are normal Pokemon immune to? Okay, so round 3, question 1. So what type of attacks are normal Pokemon immune to? So round 3, question number 1. Round 3, question 2. Now this is a particularly difficult one, and I'm sure Paul actually counted these out with his hands. Double check these, but how many Pokemon types are there? So round 3, question 2. How many Pokemon types are there? And I realize they do keep expanding them and everything, but I think this is up to date at the moment. How many different types of Pokemon are there? See a lovely colourful collage Pokemon there. Round 3, question 3. Which of these is not an evolution? Now I'll give you the options here for this. Flygon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon. So there's 5 options there. So which of those is not an evolution or evolution? Flygon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, or Espeon? That's round 3, question 3. Round 3, question 4. Which Pokemon can be resurrected from the Helix shell? It's round 3, question 4. So which Pokemon can be resurrected from the Helix shell? Round 3, question number 4. Round 3, question number 5. Ah, yes, the famous Pokedex. Who is the first Pokemon in the Pokedex? Remember, you could get these from, like, you could buy these, and they're like little electronic ones that you can. I thought they were actually a really cool prop. Round 3, question 5. Who is the first Pokemon in the Pokedex? I think aren't they all numbered as well? Yeah. So yes, it's literally the first Pokemon listed. So who is the first Pokemon listed in the Pokedex? That's round 3, question 5. And here comes your final question for this round. So which was the first Pokemon ever created? Round 3, question 6. Which was the first Pokemon ever created? I love those giant dancing Pikachus you see on the internet do these Japanese events, and they like do, you know, choreographed dancing. It's pretty cool. Round 3, question 6, and that's your final question of round 3. We'll do a quick roundup here. Round 3, question 1. What type of attacks are normal Pokemon, or sorry, what type of attacks are normal type Pokemon immune to? Number 2, how many Pokemon types are there? 3, which of these is not an evolution? And I'll read those out again in case you missed it. It was Flygon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, or Espeon. 4. Which Pokemon can be resurrected from the Helix Shell? 5. Who is the first Pokemon in the Pokedex? And number 6. Which was the first Pokemon ever created? Alright, so that's round 3 all done and dusted. Like, I'm getting tons and tons of shoutouts coming in. I'll try to do as many of them at the halfway point once we finished round 4, and I do a couple of wee announcements like I always do in every quiz. But yes, keep those shoutouts coming in. Love hearing them. Don't forget to tag using the hashtag BigNerdPubQuiz on Instagram, Facebook. Add me on your stories. Add me on the different social media channels there, and get in touch. And if you've any ideas for quiz rounds or different types of quizzes over the next couple of weeks, like I know we're easing out of lockdown, but I'm still going to do them as many times as I can. So yeah, by all means, get in touch. Let me know what you think, and send us a message. I'm always open for any ideas. I had someone write me a Lord of the Rings quiz. I didn't even ask for it. They just did it. Same with the guys at the horror movie quiz. We did a horror movie quiz on Monday there. They didn't even wait to be told. They just wrote it for me and wrote it together. Even had a fella in Alaska, in a really remote part of Alaska, messaged me about the WWE, WWF quiz that we're going to be doing, the wrestling quiz. So I was like amazed about. He shared me a presentation he did in school about it, saying, "Oh, really super looking forward to it." So anyway, keep your ideas coming. Here's your 4th round, and it's all about evolutions. Yes, as we know, Pokemon evolve and they get bigger. The more you train them, and the more victories they get, and more fights. Paul should know more about that than I do. But anyway, so here we go. Round 4, your first one. And again, Paul sat and counted these out. This is how many Pokemon in the original 151 evolved by trade. So round 4, question 1. How many Pokemon in the original 151 evolved by trade? It's the first question of this round. Round 4, question 2. At what level does Charizard evolve at? So round 4, question 2. At what level does Charizard evolve at? Round 4, question number 2. Round 4, question 3. How many evolutions are there currently? So round 4, question 3. How many evolutions are there currently? Halfway through the round now. Round 4, question 4. Which Pokemon can devolve? So round 4, question 4. Which Pokemon can devolve? Paul's written me a note here. It says the real world phenomena of Pokemon, the evolution is more similar to metamorphosis rather than evolution. Evolution being more independent from the aging process instead of being triggered by external factors such as gaming experience in battle or being exposed to certain items. It's not merely a visual change, but it's a highly evolutionary stage and have different, usually increased stats and different moves. Round 4, question 5. How does Magikarp evolve? So how do you evolve a Magikarp? Round 4, question number 5. How does a Magikarp evolve? And your final question of this round, and this brings us up to the halfway point. How many Pokemon in the original 151 do not evolve in Pokemon Red and Blue? So how many Pokemon in the original 151 do not evolve in Pokemon Red and Blue? I'll give you some time to kind of work that one out. If you know it off the top of your head, then fair play. But, you know, if you can work it out old-fashioned way, then try that. It's round 4, question 6. How many Pokemon in the original 151 do not evolve in Pokemon Red and Blue? And there is your round 4 roundup. Go through those one more time. So in the original 151, how many Pokemon evolve by trade? Number 2, what level does Charizard evolve at? 3, how many evolutions are there currently? 4, which Pokemon can devolve? 5, how does Magikarp evolve? And number 6, how many Pokemon in the original 151 do not evolve in Pokemon Red and Blue? Oh, I think we got a visitor here. In fact, I'm going to introduce you to my little monster. We thought we'd bring this one in. This is it. Only just for a couple of seconds, but this is my. We thought we were going to have 2 of my friends over tonight, but I thought the best way to kind of bring someone in. This is my little pocket monster, Molly, and she's a little shih tzu, and she's gonna say hello to everyone out there who's playing the quiz tonight. That Mum's brought her up to say hello to you guys, just and says, and she's the cutest little dog. She doesn't really evolve much and doesn't do much really, but yes, I know Molly's been a favorite of the quizzes for quite a while. She's looking at her mum. Anyway. You smell awful nice as well, don't you? You must have got washed. Anyway, it's good to see you, pet. And I'll talk to you later on. Thank you for coming up. Say goodbye to everybody again. Bye-bye. This is my mum as well. Say hello, mum. Anyway, cheers, mum. Thought we'd bring it up. I thought 2 of my friends were meant to come over tonight, but they got a little bit camera shy at the end, so I thought Molly would be a good substitute. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning into the Big Nerd Pub Quiz, and thank you very much for Molly for coming up. Anyway, like I said, share all your photographs and pictures with me, and let me know where you're playing, how you're getting on, how you get on at the end of the quiz. Like I said, a couple of wee notices and announcements to make. Yes, check out the Stuck in Here With You podcast. That's written by my friends Jez and Mary. Very importantly, this is the Hot Topic Nightmare. The guy who wrote this quiz, Paul, does a fantastic podcast where he gets our friends basically to do talks, and it's kind of like a book report on random topics. This week's all about Eurovision, and weirdly enough, it didn't actually include the new Eurovision movie. But do check it out. It's a fantastic podcast. You can check it out at mixcloud.com/Hot Topic Nightmare. And let's say massive thanks to Paul again for helping me write that. The guys at Banterflex who helped write the movie and Disney quizzes, check out their fantastic movie review site on banterflex.com, as well as the guys at Fright Club who wrote the amazing horror movie quiz that we did on Monday. So if any movie fans, Disney fans, horror movie fans, check out those quizzes that we did in the past. Fantastic ones. Also check out the Nerd Party, a wonderful collection of podcasts and shows dedicated to everything, giving you quality entertainment and all things nerd, geek, and everything in between. There's tons of podcasts for whatever you're into. Check that out as well. Also, there's my radio show. Check out my Zest FM radio show. It's the Back to the 80s breakfast every weekday morning till 10 o'clock. Also, you can support the Big Nerd Pub Quiz by buying official Big Nerd Pub Quiz merchandise from Northern Iron Tees. Use the code BIGQUIZ for a 10% discount. And support the quiz via the Patreon and the PayPal links on the screen. Like I said before, based on a model of soundness, and I have to say, this has become my job during the lockdown. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all your support in playing the quizzes over the last couple of weeks. Actually, just looking here at the different shout-outs and stuff like that. With Joanne Hill, say, hey Mark, can you shout out to us, me, Stephen, Anna, and Rosie? We're massive Pokemon fans, and we've been looking forward to this all week. Good to hear from you, Joanne. Also, we've got Steve, he wants a shout out to Brooke in Biddeford in North Devon. We love your quizzes and we love Pokemon. That's fantastic. Thanks very much, bro. Also, one more shout out before we move on to the next part of this. Could you do a shout out for me and my awesome rival Storm? And that's from Nathan Duncan. Anyway, thanks. Good shout out for you guys, and hope you're all enjoying it. God, we're getting so many shout outs here. I'll try to get as many of them done before the end of the quiz, but I know this is going to be a big popular one. Thank you so much for playing tonight. We're going to keep it lit, going to keep it going. We're going to move on to round number 5, because I know a lot of you guys got staying up past your bedtime, but it is the summer after all. Anyway, round 5 is all about the Pokemon movies. Yes, I remember these. So this next 6 questions all about the amazing Pokemon film franchise. So here we go. Round 5, question number 1. So, how many animated movies have there been? How many animated Pokemon movies have there been? So yes, the Pokemon movies. Usually released in Japan in July, and centered on the Pokemon and the main anime series, Ash and his mates. Most of the movies' animation are done by Team Kotobashi of OLM. They're all at least an hour long. So anyway, round 5, question number 1. Round 5, question 2. What special power do Pokemon have in the first movie? So, round 5, question 2. What special power do the Pokemon have in the first movie? Round 5, question 3. What were the 4 cards released as a promotion for the first Pokemon film? My chair is very, very squeaky. Round 5, question 3. So what were the 4 cards released as a promotion for the first film? Round 5, question number 4. Who arranged for the creation of Mewtwo? This is round 5, question number 4. So who arranged for the creation of Mewtwo? Round 5, question 5. Which Pokemon, not in the original 151, was introduced in the movie? It's round 5, question number 5. Which Pokemon, not in the original 151, was introduced in the movie? And your final movie round here. So what was the short movie that was released with the main movie? Yes, 9 of the films that have been released so far have had a Pikachu short, which is shown before the main feature. So what was the short movie released with the first main movie? And of course, yeah, they've actually expanded into real world movies now. Pikachu film there. It's round 5, question number 6. And there's your round 5 roundup of all Pokemon movie questions. So how many animated movies have there been? Number 1. Number 2, what special power do Pokemon have in the first movie? 3, what are the 4 cards released as a promotion with the first movie? Or the first film? 4, who arranged for the creation of Mewtwo? 5, which Pokemon, not in the original 151, was introduced in the movie? And number 6, what was the short movie that was released with the first main movie? So what was the name of that little short film that accompanied that film? All right, round 5 all over and done with. We're going to keep rocking and rolling, and I want everyone at home to say this together when we introduce the next round, because we've gone 5 rounds without a picture round, and this is round 6. You can guess it. It is a picture round, but it's possibly everybody's favorite activity when it comes to the end of the Pokemon animated TV show, and it is, say it all together with me, who's that Pokemon? I knew you guys were really super looking forward to this one. So yes, 6 outlines of various Pokemon like you would see in the TV show. All you have to do is guess which one it is. Simple as. Here we go. Round 6, question number 1. So who's that Pokemon? Round 6, question 1. I'll keep these up for like a couple of seconds each, and we'll go through them one more time at the very end. I'll keep them up for at least 30 seconds each, so it gives you guys a chance. But I know a lot of you guys are total Pokemon experts out there, and you'll get them super easy. Round 6, question 1. Who's that Pokemon? 10 more seconds in that, and we'll move on to the next one. All right. Round 6, question 2. Who's that Pokemon? Okay, round 6, question number 3. Who's that Pokemon? I know a lot of you guys out there would have been playing the Pokemon Go or avid Pokemon Go players as well. Two of my buddies are absolute diehard Pokemon Go. In fact, I picked it up when it first came out back in 2016. And yeah, it really made my summer that. I loved it. Absolutely. I would actually, they organized bus tours around Belfast. And you could get on a bus and they'd bring you to different parts of Belfast so you could collect different Pokemon at different places. Round 6, question number 4. Who's that Pokemon? Don't worry if you don't know. On the Google answer sheet, there's 4 or 5 options there, so if you don't know, always have a guess. In fact, that might actually trigger your memory. Round 6, question 4. Round 6, question 5. Who's that Pokemon? Trying to find out different ways, how many ways to say. That's kind of like Christopher Walken. Who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? Who is that Pokemon? Okay, I'm going to stop that. Round 6, question 5. And our final one. I think you'd be hard pressed not to get this one. Round 6, question 6. Who's that Pokemon? William Shatner. Who's that Pokemon? Anyway, that's round 6, question 6. We'll give you a couple of seconds to go through them one more time, just in case if you think I'm going too fast. I know a lot of people say I speak very, very quickly, but then I am Irish, so it is one of those things. Round 6, question 1. Round 6, question 2. Question 3. Question 4. Question 5. And question number 6. All right, we're going to keep motoring on. We've got 2 more rounds to go. Quick time for some shout-outs here before we move on. Can I have a shout-out to my partner, Jordan? That's from Claire Hampson. It's his birthday on Saturday. Jordan's birthday on Saturday, and he's a massive Pokemon fan. Good to hear from you guys. We've got Ben, aged 11 in Isla McGee, and he's been looking forward to this quiz for weeks, and that's from Debbie Jones. Thank you so much, Ben, for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, George Baker, he's texted and he says, me and my girlfriend are both called George, and we're watching from London, and we're loving the quiz. Good to hear from you guys. Funny enough, one of our best friends is called George Baker as well, and Yep, and she's I don't know whether she's watching tonight. I don't know if she's that into Pokemon. But anyway, good to hear from you guys. And we've got 19 Sparkle 89. She's texting me saying she's loving the quiz. Also, hello from Lucy and Kyle playing in Nottingham. And another big shout out to Heather and John who called over today. They're the first of my friends I've actually seen in weeks. And they come all the way over from Glasgow and they're spending a week back in Ireland here. And it's fantastic to see them faces. Haven't seen them since Christmas. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Keep the shout outs coming in. I'll try my very best to get them in before the very end of the show this evening. We're going to move on to round number 7. Here's a very specialist one. Here's one for all you guys who are into the trading card game. Okay, so 6 questions all about the famous Pokemon card games. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys play it too and collect them. So here we go. Round 7, question number 1. So, round 7, question 1. What is the most valuable playing card? Just really type in there. So I'm looking for the most valuable Pokemon trading card. What is the most valuable Pokemon trading card? There's an episode of Pawn Stars on History, the History Channel. It's the one about the pawn shop in Las Vegas, and some guy came in with a massive box full of like these particular type of cards, and they couldn't believe how much they went for. Maybe you have some extremely rare ones. You never know, could pick up a lot of money. Round 7, question 2. Who first published the Pokemon trading card game? It's actually known as Pokemon Kadojimu in Japanese and was released in October 96. Sold over 28.8 billion cards. Round 7, question 3. What year was the first video game of the trading card game released? Now, I did say when the game came out. That was 96, but when was the first video game of the trading card game? That's how meta it's got. Round 7, question 3. So what year was the video game of the trading card game released? Round 7, question 4. So which country banned the card game? Yeah, a lot of things banned in this country as well. Which country banned the card game? I wonder under what reasons did they? Paul, can you find out what reasons? Because I genuinely love to know why. Around 7, question 4. I can give you clues, not Ireland. But I'd say if this came out in the 70s, Ireland would have found a way to outlaw it in some fashion. But no, not anymore. Ireland's cool now. Round 7, question 5. How can you tell the rarity of a card? Now, again, to the untrained Pokemon player, you might not immediately know what the answer to this question is. However, if you look at your options there in your Google answer sheet, I know a load of you guys it'll just jump out at you straight up and be like, yep, know what this is about. Round 7, question 5. How can you tell the rarity of a Pokemon card? And your final question, how many cards were released in the first ever set of trading cards? Again, amazing to see how much of those go for online, like the original ones. So round 7, question 6. How many cards were released in the first ever set of trading cards? It's round 7, question 6. And there's your roundup, round 7 roundup there. So, we'll go through this one more time. Number 1, the most valuable Pokemon trading card. What is it? Number 2, who first published the Pokemon trading card game? Number 3, what year was the video game of the trading card game released? Number 4, which country banned the Pokemon card game? 5, how can you tell the rarity of the card? And number 6, how many cards were released in the very first ever set of trading cards? Alright, so that's your penultimate round. One more to go. We'll do quick. So many more shoutouts to do. We'll do some more here. Kirsty Brown, she's texted in. She says, hi, can you please have a shout out for my little boy Charlie? He's 7 from Rill up in Wales, and he's staying up late tonight to play the Pokemon quiz because he loves Pokemon so much. Good to hear from you, buddy. And I hope you're being good there for your mum. Cheers, mate. Can we have a shout out to Caden and Wrexham? This is his first Big Nerd Pub Quiz. That's from Mikey. Good to hear from you, buddy. Also, do we a shout out to William, and they're loving the Pokemon quiz, and that's from Josephine Austin. And also Maggie O'Connor, she wants a shout out and she says big hello for my son Adam, who's helping me here with the quiz and tonight, and that's from Maggie. Thank you so much for guys for playing. I've got a couple more to do here, and I will definitely get them mentioned before the very end of the quiz. Like I said, quiz is on 3 times a week now. We don't do the kids quizzes anymore. However, every Tuesday I am going to post up kids questions on the Instagram and Facebook, so if you guys want to do a kids based quiz, by all means you can, or you can go onto the Big Nerd Pub Quiz website and play the kids quizzes. They're all up there on the YouTube site, and you can play them at any time you want, so do entertain yourself with that. They last about an hour in the exact same format as this, but like I said, going forward as the lockdown eases, I'm going to put up questions online so you guys can play at home at any time you want. Alright, so thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Nerd Pokemon quiz. Here comes your final round, and it's all about the Pokemon craze in the real world. Now, you have to admit, something with the longevity of over, well, where are we now? 24 years now? Nearly coming on 25 years, a quarter of a century, and showing no signs of stopping. This is really a truly massive cultural phenomena, up there with the likes of Star Wars and Harry Potter. Yes, Pokemon it's universal in nearly every language, but here we go. We're going to be talking about certain aspects of behind the scenes of the Pokemon craze. So here we go, round 8, question number 1. So which university offers a scholarship due to Pokemon? Maybe you may aspire to attend this particular institution to take this course, but which university offers a scholarship due to Pokemon? So this is round 8, question number 1. Round 8, question number 2. How many Pokemon centers are there in the world? If you're playing using the Google answer sheet, take a stab. If you don't know, like I said, there's 4 answers. There's 5 or 6 different options there for that one. Round 8, question 2. How many Pokemon centers are there in the world? Round 8, question 3. This is again an insane one. But again, have a guess here. But how much has the Pokemon franchise made in its lifetime? It's quite a difficult question, that. But have a guess on your options there. I'll give you the options here. Is it $2 trillion, $100 million, $7 million, $1 billion, $100,000, or $95 billion? It's quite an IP to have, isn't it? Round 8, question 3. So how much has the Pokemon franchise made in its lifetime? $100,000, $1 billion, $7 million, $100 million, $2 trillion, or $95 billion. Probably the GDP of a small nation if you think about it. In round 8, question 4. I love this. But how many people have downloaded the Pokemon Go app? Again, start doing the kind of math on this. Is it 2 million, 400,000, 2 billion, 100 million, 10,000, or 750 million? It's insane figures, absolutely mad figures. How many people have downloaded the Pokemon Go app? The answer is like larger than, well, several European countries, let's put it that way. Round 8, question 4. Round 8, question 5. This is your penultimate question for this evening. So, what stage show premiered in September 2000? So, what Pokemon-based stage show premiered in September of 2000? This is your penultimate question. So at the very end, you'll get your final question and an opportunity to submit your responses to the quiz. You'll get your score at the very end, but stick about for the answers as I read them out at the very, very, very end of the quiz. So get ready. Here's your final question of the Pokemon quiz tonight. Round 8, question 8. Round 8, question 6. So where is the newest Pokemon games Pokemon Sword and Shield based on? So which real-life location is the newest Pokemon games Pokemon Sword and Shield based on? A couple of options there in your answer sheet. Have a stab at it. That's your final question tonight. I know loads of you will start seeing your answers pop up. Do a quick roundup of those questions again. So round 8. Question number 1, which university offers a scholarship due to Pokemon? Number 2, how many Pokemon centers are there in the world? 3, how much has the Pokemon franchise made in its lifetime? 4, how many people have downloaded the Pokemon Go app? 5, which stage show premiered in September 2000? So which Pokemon-based stage show premiered in September 2000? And finally, where is the newest Pokemon games Pokemon Sword and Shield based on? Alright, so yes, that's it. That's the Big Nerd Pokemon quiz all done and dusted, but not quite. We've got the answers coming up in a couple of minutes. But yes, we'll do a quick couple more shout outs before we move on to those. Ellen Manley, she says, can you give a shout out to my son Oscar Manley from Downpatrick? He's 7. He's got autism and he's absolutely Pokemon obsessed and he's loving this quiz. So thank you so much. No, really good to hear from you, Oscar, and I really hope you enjoyed tonight's quiz. And let me know how you guys got on with your scores. Jude, she says thank you for the shout out there, and everyone's talking about Molly. I got lots and lots of questions about Molly. She says like my kids are huge dog fans. They'd like Molly to do a shout out for their dog Toby Puff. What was the dog name there? Toby Puff Tithicot. Okay. Charlie's texting in. Hi, can we have a shout out for my little boy Charlie? He's 7 from Rill. Yes, we got that text there. Also, thanks for the shout out, and that's from Debbie Jones. Well, listen, guys, absolute pleasure doing this for you. And I have to say, before I end the quiz, a massive, massive thank you to my buddy Paul, who took the time out to research this, compile all the images, and really, really, I know this is a labor of love for him, but it was an absolute labor for him to do this. And I have to say, I'm absolutely, massively thankful for him to putting together this fantastic, fantastic quiz. Let me know, get in touch with me on all the different Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and all the different social medias. Let me know how you get on, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you stay updated for more quizzes coming up. I'll let you know about those straight after when we reveal the answers. So here's how you got on tonight. Here's the answers for tonight's Big Nerd Pokemon quiz. So the leader at Kanto in Pokemon Red and Blue, who's the third leader there? It's Lieutenant Surge. Johto is the name of the region where Pokemon Gold and Silver set in. The name of the very first special edition of Pokemon is Pokemon Yellow. The second HM you can learn in Pokemon Red and Blue is Flash. The highest base attack power is an Explosion. And Bill made the Pokemon Box storage system. Round 2 answers. Caterpie was the first Pokemon that Ash caught in the first Pokemon TV series after he got Pikachu. Team Rocket want to give Pikachu to their boss. In the animated series, Pokemon releases Butterfree out of an act of friendship. Misty's bike got destroyed. The Squirtle Squad became firefighters. And Jigglypuff gets annoyed because people fall asleep. Number 3, our third round, our Pokemon round. The type of attacks which normal Pokemon are immune to are ghost attacks. There are 18 different types of Pokemon. The Flygon is not an evolution. The Pokemon that can be resurrected from its helix shell is an Ammonite. First Pokemon in the Pokedex is Bulbasaur. And the first Pokemon ever created was Rhydon. Your evolutions. So, there are 4 Pokemon evolutions that can evolve by trade out of the original 151. Charizard evolves at level 36. There are 8 current evolutions, or evolutions. The Slowbro is the Pokemon that can devolve. Magikarp evolves when you level it to level 20. And 25 of the original 151 Pokemon do not evolve in Pokemon Red or Blue. Round 5 answers. There have been 22 animated Pokemon movies to date. The special power the Pokemon have at the end of the first movie is their tears can revive people. They revived Ash at the very end of the first movie. Pikachu, Electabuzz, Mewtwo, and Dragonite were the first 4 cards released as a promotion tie-in for the first movie. Giovanni arranged for the creation of Mewtwo. And Donphan was not in the original 151 that was introduced in the movie. And Pikachu's Vacation was the short film that accompanied the very first film released. Was it 2000 or 1999? I forget. I think it was 2000. So your name that Pokemon round was Aerodactyl, Metapod, Nidoran Male, Alakazam, Ponyta, and Pikachu. Sure, that was an easy. That was a gift. That last one. The most valuable Pokemon trading card is the Pikachu Illustrator. The Wizards of the Coast published the first Pokemon trading game. 98 was the year the video game of the trading game was released. Saudi Arabia banned the card game. Oh, that's surprising. Anyway, number 5. So you can tell the rarity of a card. Circle, which is common, Diamond, uncommon, and rare. Rare. And 103 cards were released in the very first ever set of trading cards. And your final answers here, these were the really tricky ones. The Royal College of Art in London offers a scholarship due to Pokemon. There are 11 Pokemon centers in the world. Pokemon franchise is estimated up to $95 billion. That's absolutely mental. You probably go to the moon for that. How many people have downloaded the Pokemon Go app? It's 750 million. The Pokemon stage show premiered in September 2000 is Pokemon Live. And the newest game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, the real life location is based in Britain. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in to the Big Nerd Pokemon Quiz. I really hope you've enjoyed it tonight. I have enjoyed really presenting this to you. And I knew this one was going to be a super, super popular one ever since it was announced a couple of weeks ago. Like I said, Paul was chomping at the bit. Initially, we were going to just do a Pokemon round as part of an anime quiz, which I think you guys would like as well, actually. But yes, it expanded into a full 8-round quiz, and it's become one of our most popular ones tonight. I can see that by the amount of people who've been texting in and playing tonight, and thank you so much. Like I said, tons of quizzes coming up, not just the Pokemon ones. We've got loads of different specialty ones. We've got the Big Nerd TV quiz, which is coming up on Tuesday the 7th of July, and we also do the general knowledge quiz, which is now on every Sunday night. Do tune in that for your chance to win a selection of beers and a brand new Big Nerd Pub Quiz t-shirt, courtesy of our sponsors. You have to be over 18 to play that one to win, but all ages, all the quizzes are super family friendly for everyone to have a go at. There's the rest of the July's lineup. Next week we've got the Lord of the Ring quiz, we've got Doctor Who coming up, we've got wrestling, Star Trek, games quiz, sci-fi quiz, and a music quiz, all in the pipe for July 2020, all at 8 p.m. unless otherwise stated. If anything else does come up, I'll let you know, just in case any circumstances change. However, that's the lineup for this month. Hope that all looks good for you. I hope you're all looking forward to that. Thanks once again for playing, and like I said, stay in touch. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yes, you can support the quiz, like I said, by donating to PayPal and Patreon to keep the quiz going over the next month. I really, really do appreciate it. And like I said, as we move out of lockdown, we're going to reduce it probably down to 1 quiz a week every Sunday night, August, going into the future. But, you know, we never know what's going to happen. But I will always try to keep the quiz going for at least the next couple of months. And it's just, you know, due to popularity. And that's, like I said, it's lovely seeing everyone playing the quizzes and even revisiting them, especially like the ones like the quiz, the Harry Potter one and the Friends one. It's always great to see people joining in and playing with those. Thanks once again for playing, and big massive round of applause for Paul Atkinson who put the quiz together. It was a fantastic quiz, and you can tell a real Pokemon expert and a real lover of the franchise there. Anyway, we'll see you all again for the next Big Nerd Pub Quiz, and that's this coming up this Saturday, actually. Sorry, this Sunday. Should have changed that, but this Sunday. Got the TV quiz, obviously, on the 7th. But thanks so much. We'll leave this up. Next one is this Sunday, that should say. But thanks again, and we'll see you all again soon. Have a great rest of your week, and stay safe whatever you do. Good night.